There are moments in life when heaven interrupts the ordinary. Moments when God speaks, not through thunder, not through fire, but through a quiet voice calling a name. This is the story of Samuel. Not a king, not a warrior, not a prophet yet, just a child. The temple of the Lord was still. Night had fallen. The lamps flickered softly, their oil almost gone. The air was calm, wrapped in silence. Most people were asleep. But Samuel was awake. He was young, serving under Eli the priest, learning the ways of the house of God. No crowds followed him. No one expected greatness from him. He was faithful in small things, opening doors, cleaning sacred spaces, doing what he was told. And sometimes, that's exactly where God begins. As Samuel lay down to sleep, a voice broke the silence. Clear, gentle, certain. Samuel. His eyes flew open. He didn't hesitate. He ran straight to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "You called me." Eli stirred, confused and tired. "I didn't call you," he replied. "Go back and lie down." Samuel obeyed. Because obedience was already in his heart, even before he knew God's voice. The temple grew quiet again. No wind, no movement. Then, "Samuel." The voice came again. Samuel jumped up. He ran once more to Eli. "Here I am," he said. "You called me." Eli looked at him carefully. "I did not call you, my son. Go back and lie down." Samuel returned. Confused, but not offended, not frustrated. Some of us stop listening because we don't understand what's happening. Samuel kept listening. The night deepened. And for the third time, "Samuel." Again, the boy ran. This time, Eli realized something. He understood what Samuel didn't. This wasn't human. This was divine. Eli gently said, "Go back and lie down. If he calls you again, say this. 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" Eli recognized God's voice, even when Samuel could not. Sometimes, God uses mentors to help us recognize his call. Samuel returned to his place. The silence felt heavier now, expectant. Then God came closer than before. Not louder, not harsher. Closer. "Samuel, Samuel." And this time, Samuel didn't run. He didn't panic. He whispered the words that changed everything. "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." That was the moment. The moment a child became a prophet. The moment heaven entrusted a human heart with divine truth. God spoke. Not gently, not vaguely. He gave Samuel a message, one that carried weight, one that required courage. It was not an easy word, but it was a true one. Because when God calls you, he doesn't only comfort you. Sometimes, he trusts you with responsibility. Morning came. Samuel was afraid. Afraid to speak, afraid to repeat what God had said. But Eli asked him, "What did the Lord say to you?" And Samuel told him everything. He held nothing back. That day, Samuel learned something powerful. Obedience matters, even when the message is hard. From that moment on, God was with Samuel. Not once did God allow Samuel's words to fall to the ground. All of Israel knew a prophet had risen. A boy who listened became a man who spoke for God. This story isn't just about Samuel. It's about you. God still speaks, but his voice is often quiet. You won't hear it if your life is too loud. You won't recognize it if you're not willing to obey. God doesn't always call the qualified. He qualifies the called. He speaks to those who make room to listen. You may feel unnoticed, too young, too ordinary. But heaven knows your name. And when God calls, he waits for your response. So tonight, tomorrow, or in the silence of your heart, if you hear him calling, say the words that change destinies. "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening."